This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Another evening of business for some youngsters at Marceau's Martial Arts Dojo on O'Brien Street. The youngsters are joined by a more veteran member of the club. Doug Pace is going through his paces. Doug is a black belt. Doug is an expert. Doug also has profound hearing loss and is legally blind.
The analogies we use for most of our students, we have to change them up a little bit with Doug. We lead him physically around so he understands. It's easy to say left, right, do this, do that. But sometimes with Doug, we actually guide him through, and he really appreciates that. And to him, it's easier to learn by touch than it is by being able to watch what others are doing or hearing what we're doing. So if we guide Doug with his physical abilities, he picks up just like everybody else, and it's been fantastic.
Because you don't see too many people like that are pushing themselves to do certain things like that.
When you spar with him, do you take any special efforts to make sure that he knows where you are and what you're going to do?
Always, because I think it's better to stay safe with people. And of course, it takes practice to get good at stuff like that. So if he knows what's happening and he can get used to the different movements, it'll be a lot more fluid.
I enjoyed it. If you don't enjoy it, then there doesn't seem to be much point to do it. Also, it's helped with my ability to navigate and just daily life. I have tunnel vision. It's called retinitis pigmentosa. So I have about 5 degrees where you have 180.
And despite those profound challenges, Doug Pace has advanced all the way to black belt. He was given his black belt at a ceremony before dozens of other black belts a few months ago.
We've all worked with Doug. My son's worked with Doug. And, he's very receptive. He keeps an open mind about everything we offer him. And he's willing to try just about everything we've done. And he's been an incredible force for the club.
Now, when he was promoted to black belt, I understand it was quite an emotional moment.
Yes, it was. We had approximately 50 black belts in attendance from all over Ontario and Quebec. And some of the people that were in attendance actually were graded in the Philippines, were graded in Japan, were graded in Europe. So for them to see this happen and appreciate the effort that he's put in and the guidance that we've all worked at together with him, it was just fantastic.
I was at Martial Arts Warriors Weekend here in town that Kiyoshi puts on. We just finished Saturday's classes, and they were giving out belts, and I was enjoying the other students getting the belt and just clueless. And they called my name, and it didn't even register. One of my fellow students had to drag me up front to get my belt. I can't even find words to describe it.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.